Taurus, a woman who used witchcraft against you, is no longer in this world. Dear Taurus, have you ever felt the weight of the envy of others trying to disturb your inner stability, that firmness that characterizes you? Today I come to give you a powerful revelation, a truth that can mark a before and after in your spiritual life. The woman who once tried to destabilize you using dark energies is no longer in this plane. His departure opens a door to a new stage of freedom, deep renewal and inner healing. This is not just any change. It is a silent miracle that the universe has woven for you, an opportunity to rebuild you from the soul, without invisible loads or spiritual interference. It is time to return to you, to your center, to embrace the peace that corresponds to you by right. Without realizing, you have traveled a path of silent force, of admirable resistance. The energy that previously surrounded you, loaded with manipulation and imbalance, has no power over you. And it is now when you are being called to return to your essence, to your deepest values. This is an awakening that your soul has been waiting. And if this message is resonating with you so far, subscribe to the channel and leave your comment. I will love to know how you live this connection with your intuition and with your inner truth. Sometimes, sharing a word can illuminate another's path. Envy, when working or transforms, can become a poison that contaminates and destroys. That woman chose to project her shadow on you instead of looking in and heal. It wasn't your fault. It was his decision. You, as a good Taurus, know how to build with patience and realism. You are connected to the tangible, with security, with what has true value. But that same connection makes you sensitive when your base is threatened, when external energy tries to infiltrate and destabilize your world. However, all that has been left behind. His departure has marked the end of that cycle. Have you felt it? That subtle relief, that lightness in your spirit, it is real. It is a sign that a negative energy bond has dissolved. You are free, Taurus. You can breathe deeply and recover your sacred space. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the earth under your feet. Feel how a new, firmer, more serene, more of yours vibrates. This is your rebirth, your karmic cleaning. It is time to rebuild from a more conscious, more solid place, more in harmony with who you really are. And if this message has resonated with you, if you feel that something inside you has clicks, subscribe to the channel to continue receiving spiritual messages that nourish your soul. Leave me a comment by telling me if you have felt this energy release recently, and share this video with someone who can also be living a healing process like yours. Taurus, the universe is with you. It is time to walk firmly towards your new reality. Taurus, your home is sacred. Clean, protect, and rebirth from your center. Taurus, your home is much more than a physical place. It is your sanctuary, your root, the direct reflection of your inner state. For you, feeling at peace within your space is essential. Therefore, when you enter a room and you feel an inexplicable restlessness, you may be receiving residual energies of past experiences or presences that should no longer be there. As a guardian of your space, today is the perfect time to claim it as yours again. Clean your environment with love and clear intention. Light a white candle, or better yet, choose a color that connects you with the earth. Green, brown, or even pink, if you are looking for tenderness and sweetness. That flame represents your decision to heal, anchor in calm, and to open your home to a new frequency of harmony. Walk slowly for every corner with the candle on, or sit down still, letting your light wrapping you, illuminate your heart, and stabilize your soul. If you have sage, use it with respect. But you can also go to aromas that are comforting and close, such as sandalwood, vanilla, or pink. You can light incense or use essential oils. Remember, the most powerful tool is your intention. You are living land. In you, there is an ancient wisdom that knows how to protect, build, and renew. When cleaning your space, you are not just dissipating old energies, you are reaffirming your power. You are saying to the universe, "Here I command. Here nobody interferes with my peace or my value." This is your opportunity to rebuild from self, love, conscious presence, and your internal truth. Have you dedicated a moment lately to protect your energy intentionally? Maybe when you put healthy limits, taste a cup of hot tea, cook something that nourishes you, walk barefoot on earth, or simply close your eyes next to a window, feeling the connection with life. Share your small personal care rituals in the comments. Your simple gestures can be a great inspiration for those who also seek stability and inner refuge. With ancient energies dissolved, you are more open than ever to reconnect with your internal wisdom. That soft whisper that comes from your soul guides you with practical, firm and constant signs. Have you had very vivid dreams lately? Strong presentations? Coincidences loaded with meaning? Those signals are no accident. They are messages from your superior self, life itself talking to you. Your subconscious communicates with you through emotional logic, symbols and sensations. Pay attention to those moments. Perhaps symbols linked to security appear, with value, with relationships. Each is a track, a part of the map that guides you back to your most authentic and rooted self. Have a notebook at hand. Write down those dreams, those intuitions. Although they seem simple, over time they can reveal a deep and transformative guide. And don't forget, forgiving is also an act of love for yourself. It is not just to release what others did to you, but to free your soul from old chains. Sometimes, as a good Taurus, you can hold for longer than necessary. Today, the universe invites you to release with compassion and return to that serene light that belongs to you. If this message has touched your heart, let it know in the comments. Subscribe to continue exploring this path of healing and deep connection together. And share this video with someone who also needs to clean their space and energy. The home is a reflection of the soul. And you, Taurus, you are ready to inhabit your purest light. Taurus, not everything has to be understood. Just free it and go on, Taurus. You don't need to understand every detail of what happened. Sometimes why just doesn't matter as much as what I do with what I felt. The truly valuable thing is that you have left all this stronger, more conscious and prepared to receive the blessings that life has reserved for you. Think for a moment in those moments when you wanted to cling to anger, defend yourself, demonstrate something, have the last word. It is totally human to feel it. But true strength is to choose forgiveness, not to justify, but to free yourself from the weight that does not correspond to load. This is your trip. Your soul is ready to claim your story, your inner peace, and your sacred path. The karma wheel is spinning, and with that movement, new doors open. Some lead directly to the stability that you value so much, and others will bring tangible rewards that seemed distant or blocked before. Do not surprise yourself if suddenly unexpected blessings begin to arrive. Perhaps economic improvements, greater physical or emotional well-being, or a sense of security that hugs you naturally. The universe rewards those who remain faithful to their values, who choose integrity above the conflict, goodness about resentment and constancy instead of chaos. You may receive messages from the past that now arrive with a different vibration, or who reappear people with whom you can rebuild solid links. You could also find new opportunities that light your passion and at the same time offer you security. If you feel that this content is accompanying you on your way, I invite you to subscribe and leave me a comment. What practices help you reconnect with you? Your experience can also be medicine for other Taurus hearts that are traveling similar processes. Open your heart to these new possibilities. The true reward is not only in the material, but in the confidence that you have cultivated within you, in that firm feeling that no one can take away. Do you remember those ancient dreams of comfort, stability, or realization that you felt stagnant? They are not lost. They were just waiting for you to believe in them again. Now, while you enter this new stage of your life, stop firm with your feet on the ground and leave your heart open. There are real and positive paths opening before you. They just need your full presence and your renewed faith. Thanks to you for your resistance. for not release your values, even when life put you to the test. Thanks to the universe or your spiritual guide for having accompanied you in the process and for everything that is to come. This is not the end. It is the luminous beginning of a stage of healing, reconstruction, strength, and expansion. You are a lighthouse, a constant presence that demonstrates that perseverance, love, and integrity do expire. Remember that this path of self-discovery does not end. It is a continuous journey in which you are releasing layer by what is no longer represented until you keep your essence purest, that soul that loves stability, authentic beauty, and what has real value. Every experience you lived, from the most challenging to the sweetest, formed you. He molded you, and now it returns to yourself. I invite you to write, to take a moment every day to write down your emotions, your thoughts, what you feel. Scripture will help you see clearly and make safer decisions, more aligned with you. Tell me in the comments if you have felt these signals of transformation. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done it yet, so that we follow this path of self-discovery together, and share this message with someone who, like you, is waking up to his true strength. Taurus, you're going home, and you are doing it with more power than ever. Taurus, when the earth hugs you, renace in your truth, Taurus. While advancing on this transformation trip, I want to remind you something very important. You are not alone. There is immense force in the community, especially when you surround yourself with loyal and stable people, as you value so much. Sharing what you have lived from your security space not only strengthens you, you can also illuminate the path of others. Connect with those who resonate with your story. Create or pray in a support network where you can exchange practical ideas, give you mutual encouragement, and celebrate each step towards healing and stability together. Your resilience history has the power to inspire those who are going through similar moments. When you share your authentic being with people who inspire you confidence, you are creating a sacred space where others can also open your heart. In that union, a larger light is born, an energy network that elevates everyone to a more stable, conscious, and loving life. In addition to cleaning your space, reconnecting with nature is essential for you. As a land sign, this connection is one of your most powerful sources of healing and recharge. Nature has the ability to restore your balance, your mental clarity, and your inner peace. Do not underestimate the power of a quiet walk in the park, the simple act of caring for your plants, spending time near solid trees, or sitting outdoors feeling the wind on your face. Walk barefoot if you can. Feel the earth under your feet. Inhale the aroma of wet earth or fresh flowers, and let the sounds of the natural world calm your spirit. This direct contact with the earth reminds you of who you are and what is your place in the universe. Nature not only holds you, it teaches you to resist, be patient, and renew. We know that changes can be scary, especially for you, Taurus, that you are looking for security and clear structures. But we also know that change is the growth catalyst. What now seems uncertain can open doors to a more stable and rewarding life. Trust. Although the path is confused at the beginning, the universe is already working on your well-being. Each closure is just the prelude to something more beautiful, firmer, more in tune with what your soul wants deeply. And in this process, let yourself feel. Do not repress your emotions. It's okay to be afraid, feel sadness or insecurity. Open everything. You are not weak to feel. You are brave to move forward despite what weighs. What really defines you are not the battles, but how you choose to get up after them. As you recover your power, it is also time to find your voice. Not only to express yourself, but to protect yourself with clear and loving limits. Talk your truth firmly and calmly. Say what you need, what you value. Your voice has weight. Your limits are sacred because they protect that peace that has cost you so much to rebuild. If this message resonated with you, leave me a comment and tell me what part of this trip it touched you the most. Subscribe to continue walking this transformation path together. And share this video with someone who is ready to reconnect with its inner power. Taurus, the earth holds you, life guides you, and you are reborn in your deepest truth. Taurus, your truth is your power, and you are listed to shine. Dear Taurus, do not be afraid to express yourself with authenticity or to stand firm when necessary. Share your practical ideas, your reflections, or simply have honest conversations with those around you about what you need and what you are not willing to allow. Your perspective is unique and valuable. Your voice deserves to be heard and respected. Your intuition is not accidental. In you, it usually manifests itself as a firm sensation, a silent and practical certainty, connected to your experience and your senses. Trust her fully. Your instincts many times guide you towards the right decisions and move you away from what can unbalance, especially in issues such as relationships, finance, and personal well-being. Pay attention to the signs of the universe, coincidences full of meaning, repetitive patterns, intense physical sensations that clearly indicate what way to follow. Your intuition is your internal, solid, and reliable compass. Dead time to cultivate this gift. Ringing exercises, moments of silence, walks in nature, deep breaths, all this strengthens your connection with that inner wisdom that lives in you. And do not forget something fundamental. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a sacred necessity. Prioritize activities that nourish your senses and reconnect you with what gives you pleasure, calm, and well-being. Maybe it's enjoying a delicious meal, giving you a warm bath with salts, surrounding you with soft textures, listening to music that caresses your soul, or resting in a beautiful and cozy space. Create a care routine that feeds your body, your mind, and your spirit through simple and conscious pleasures. You can't do your best if your own cup is empty. Fill it first, with love, with tenderness, with presence. And in the midst of all this, allow yourself to be vulnerable with those who have proven worthy of your trust. Vulnerability in the right environment is not weakness. It is bridge, connection, shared force. Talking about your fears, your struggles, your achievements with your intimate circle generates authentic, stable, and deep links. In that mutual trust, a true community is born, where each one can heal, grow, and flourish. Now that we arrive at the close of this message, I want you to remember something with an open heart. You are never really alone. The earth holds you, the universe guides you, and within you lives an ancestral force which takes you to your maximum potential towards a life of stability, peace, and genuine joy. Thanks for sharing this moment with me, Alma Taurus. If this reading resonated with you, I would love to read you in the comments. Subscribe if you want to continue walking this path of healing and discovery next to me. And if you know someone who needs this message, share it with love. From now on, every step you give is an affirmation of your power, your stability, your light, and your truth. Hug this new chapter, trust, and allow your constant and bright spirit to shine with all its strength. Thanks for being here. If this guide supported you or gave you clarity, leave your comment and subscribe to continue exploring this route of healing, intuition, and inner strength. What we share here is more than words. It is a sacred space of growth, and you are part of it.